Have you ever wondered what you'd do if you encountered a shark while swimming? With the arrival of school holidays and the promise of sunny skies, many are flocking to the coast to soak up the sun and surf. Yet, as we wade into the ocean's depths, we share these waters with a variety of marine life, including the awe-inspiring shark. Now, while shark encounters are rare and attacks even rarer, it's essential to be informed and prepared. Over the next 10 minutes, we'll be exploring the top beaches where shark attacks are most common, the types of sharks most likely to be involved in these incidents, and some unusual yet interesting shark species. We'll also be sharing essential tips to deter sharks and advice on how to survive an unlikely encounter. So, whether you're a seasoned surfer, a casual beachgoer, or just curious, this is for you. Stay tuned as we swim into the world of these fascinating yet potentially dangerous creatures. It's time to reveal the top 5 beaches notorious for shark attacks. Let's dive in, shall we? In no particular order, let's start with New Smyrna Beach in Florida, known as the shark attack capital of the world. This spot is a favorite among surfers and sharks alike, with a substantial number of shark bites reported each year. Next, we venture to Recife in Brazil. The waters here are teeming with bull sharks and tiger sharks, making it one of the most dangerous beaches worldwide. Since the late 80s, Recife has seen over 50 fatal shark attacks, a statistic that's hard to ignore. Third on our list is the aptly named Shark Bay in Western Australia. Despite its idyllic beauty, it's a hotbed for shark activity, particularly great whites. The high number of seal colonies in the area is a major draw for these predators. Next, we travel to the picturesque Gansbaai in South Africa. Here, the Shark Alley between Dyer Island and Geyser Rock is a known hunting ground for great whites, earning the beach its perilous reputation. Finally, we have Bolinas Beach in California. This tranquil spot is a favorite for great whites. The shark sightings here are so frequent that local surfers have affectionately named one of the resident sharks Stumpy. Each of these beaches has its own charm and allure, but they also share a common thread, a higher likelihood of encountering sharks. But why is this so? Well, factors such as water temperature, prey abundance, and proximity to deep waters play a role. It's important to note, however, that even at these beaches, the risk of a shark attack remains extremely low. Sharks don't typically target humans. Most attacks are cases of mistaken identity, where the shark confuses a human for its usual prey. Remember, knowledge is power. Knowing these locations could potentially save your life. But don't let this deter you from enjoying the surf and sand. Instead, let it serve as a gentle reminder to always stay vigilant and respect the ocean and its inhabitants. Now let's identify the 5 types of sharks most likely to attack people. First up, the great white shark. This notorious predator is the largest predatory fish on Earth, reaching lengths of over 20 feet. It's easily recognized by its torpedo-shaped body, conical snout, and crescent-shaped tail. The great white's preferred habitats are the cool coastal waters, particularly around the United States, South Africa, Japan, Oceania, Chile, and the Mediterranean Sea. Next, meet the black-tip shark. This agile swimmer, reaching lengths of up to 9 feet, is known for its distinctive black tips on its fins. They're found in tropical and subtropical waters worldwide, especially around Southeast Asia, Northern Australia, and the eastern United States. The third culprit is the bull shark, known for its unpredictable, aggressive behavior. This bulky shark can grow up to 11 feet long and is unique for its ability to thrive in both salt and fresh water. They frequent the warm, shallow waters of oceans, bays, and river mouths, particularly around the Americas, Africa, and Asia. The fourth on our list is the tiger shark, named for the dark stripes found mainly on juveniles. These formidable predators can reach lengths of up to 15 feet and are known for their indiscriminate eating habits. They're found in many tropical and temperate waters, especially around the central Pacific Islands. Last, but certainly not least, the sand tiger shark. Despite its ferocious appearance, with a mouth full of protruding, needle-like teeth, it's relatively placid and less provoked. It can grow up to 10 feet long and is found in subtropical and temperate waters worldwide. Each of these sharks is known for their aggressive nature, which can be triggered by a variety of factors, including mistaken identity or territorial defense. But remember, while these sharks are indeed dangerous, they're also an integral part of our ecosystem. These sharks are certainly not ones to mess with. Not all sharks are as dangerous as they seem. Let's meet some of the weird-looking but relatively harmless ones. Have you ever seen a hammerhead shark? Its broad, flat head, resembling a hammer, is an adaptation to enhance its sensory abilities. It's a curious sight, isn't it? Despite their eccentric appearance, hammerheads are typically non-aggressive towards humans. Next in line is the saw shark, another unusual character in the shark family. Its long snout, lined with sharp teeth resembling a saw, is a tool for hunting small fish and crustaceans. They're not much of a threat to us, but they sure are a terror for the tiny creatures on the ocean floor. Then there's the megamouth shark, who has, well, a gigantic mouth full of 50 rows of small, hooked teeth. This shark could easily swallow a human whole, but isn't normally aggressive towards humans. While we're discussing unusual sharks, let's not forget about the infamous Matawan man-eater. Back in 1916, this shark, believed to be a bull shark, attacked 4 people in just 12 days along the New Jersey shore. Despite its notoriety, it's important to remember that incidents like these are rare. Sharks, in general, are not in the habit of hunting humans. Now let's talk timing. When are sharks most likely to attack? Most shark attacks occur between sunrise and sunset, particularly in the early morning and late afternoon. So if you're planning a beach day, it might be best to be more cautious during these peak times. And what about the months? Well, the majority of shark attacks happen from July to October, which is, unfortunately, the prime time for beach vacations. But remember, these stats shouldn't make you panic. They're just here to keep you informed. Sharks are truly intriguing creatures, aren't they? Even the most unusual ones have their roles to play in the grand scheme of the ocean. So while it's good to be wary, let's also appreciate these magnificent marine animals for what they truly are, an essential part of our ecosystem. So, how can we avoid attracting unwanted attention from sharks? Well, the first step is to stick together. Sharks are less likely to approach large groups, so it's always safer to swim with friends. Staying close to the shore can also help. Not only does this make it easier for you to escape quickly if you spot a shark, but sharks also tend to stay further out in deeper waters. Night swimming may sound fun, but it's also when sharks normally hunt. Without the sunlight, sharks are also more prone to mistake a human for prey. This is why it's best to avoid the water after the sun goes down. Now, this might be a bit of a no-brainer, but don't go swimming if you're bleeding. Sharks have a keen sense of smell and can detect blood from miles away. And remember that scene from a movie where the shiny jewelry attracts a shark? Well, it's not entirely fiction. Shiny objects can resemble the scales of fish, which may attract sharks. So leave your bling on the beach. Lastly, be cautious when you see schools of fish or seals, as they are prime targets for sharks. It's also wise to avoid areas where human or animal waste is dumped into the sea, as this can attract smaller marine life and in turn sharks. Remember, prevention is always best, and these tips might just save your life next time you hit the beach. But what happens if you unexpectedly come face to face with a shark? Here's what you should do. It's crucial to bear in mind that sharks are not thoughtless predators, but are rather inquisitive creatures, exploring unacquainted objects in their surroundings. Nevertheless, if a shark does choose to attack, there are certain survival techniques that can enhance your chances of getting away unscathed. One of the most potent ways to dissuade a shark is to strike it. That's right. Target the most vulnerable areas, the eyes and gills. It's all about accuracy rather than power. Fast, repeated jabs are likely to baffle and disorient the shark, providing you a chance to escape. Apart from striking, try to keep eye contact with the shark. Sharks are ambush hunters, preferring to attack when their prey is off guard. By keeping eye contact, you're a clear signal that you are not an easy catch. Always remember, your primary objective is to establish a chance to get back to the shore. Therefore, attempt to remain composed, hit strategically using repeated jabs to the shark's eyes and gills, then escape the second you see an opportunity. Lastly, it's important to mention that these are emergency measures. The ideal way to survive a shark incident is to evade one in the first place. Heed the prevention advice we discussed earlier, and keep in mind the ocean is their habitat, and we are mere guests. Surviving a shark incident is feasible with rapid thinking and appropriate actions. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more enlightening content on how to navigate through even the most daunting of life's trials. Also, we'd love to hear your experiences. Drop a comment below about any shark encounters you've had and how you were able to escape. Have a great holiday and stay safe while enjoying the water. Thank you for tuning in.